So today we're going to learn how to estimate limits using tables. So I've already drawn this table for f of x, and we want to find the limit of f of x as x approaches 4. So in order to find that limit, we need to compare the left-hand limit and the right-hand limit using the table. So first let's try to estimate the left-hand limit. As we approach the x value 4 from the left, we go from 3.9 to 3.99 to 3.999. Meanwhile, the y values go from 6.9 to 6.99 to 6.999. That means the y values seem to be approaching the value 7. So that means the limit of f of x as x approaches 4 from the left is equal to 7. Now let's try to find the right-hand limit. On the right, as we approach 4, we go from 4.1 to 4.01 to 4.001. So meanwhile, the y values seem to be going from 8.1 to 8.01 to 8.001, and they seem to be approaching the value 8. So that means the limit of f of x as x approaches 4 from the right is equal to 8. So we're looking at the left-hand limit and the right-hand limit, and they're different. 7 and 8 are not the same. So that means that the limit of f of x as x approaches 4 does not exist because the right-hand limit and the left-hand limit are different. Okay, now let's look at a different example. This time we'll use g of x. So I have this other table for g of x, and we want to find the limit of g of x as x approaches 3. So again, let's look at the left-hand limit first. As we approach 3 from the left, we go from 2.9 to 2.99 to 2.999, and the y value goes from 4.4 to 4.49 to 4.499. The y value is approaching 4.5. So that means that the limit of g of x as x approaches 3 from the left is equal to 4.5. But now we still need to look at the right-hand limit. So as we approach 3 from the right, we go from 3.1 to 3.01 to 3.001, and the y value goes from 4.6 to 4.51 to 4.501. So I would estimate that the right-hand limit is also 4.5. So that means that the limit of g of x as x approaches 3 from the right is equal to 4.5. And since the left-hand limit and the right-hand limit are the same, they're both 4.5, then that means that the limit of g of x as x approaches 3 exists, and the limit is 4.5.